We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. Here's Nolan Arenado. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And Avila will make the catch, and the side is. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Center fielder Starling Marte.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Scorch to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
The 2-2 one more time. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left, and Reynolds has himself a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Batting 7.
In is Gerardo Parra. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Bryant onto the grass. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting 9th.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Zobrist is there for it. 2 down. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Alex Avila, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Reynolds. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. 0-1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist with a dive. Got him. Striding in, Anthony Goes. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Anthony Goes.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Now another 1-2. Smoke toward third. Arenado has it, and he's set down, 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And he pops him up back behind second base. LeMahieu into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Addison Russell. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackmon on the move. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in to try it again. Gerardo Parra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Trevor Story. He reached on a single in his first try. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. The relay. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jason Hayward.
Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. So digging in now, Chris Bryant 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He popped out in his first trip. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
David Dahl.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goes. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Avila comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Alex Avila.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. Around first. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping up now, Anthony goes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
1 ball.
And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. One away. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Gonzalez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard hit to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Number 22.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle. And Hayward has a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Parra has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Jonathan Lucroy tries to square here, but he misses strike 1.
Well, he missed the bunt right there, but this situation, you want to bunt that ball down third base. You got runners up first.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now a move over to first. And another throw over. None out, runners at first and second. Once more, a throw over. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance.
Colorado, the designated hitter, David Dahl.
Eric Ramirez will be called on.
Eric Ramirez.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is goes. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Number 9.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Carson Smith.
Now
runner in
for
scoring
the Chicago
position.
Cubs, number 39, Carson Smith.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Avila will make the catch. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Alex Avila. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Into the box now.
Left fielder, Anthony Rose.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled to first. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gerardo Parra. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 1. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Hit out toward second. Zobrist is there. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Blackmon comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now batting, Jonathan Lucroy. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Goes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter number 3.
Now in the box, Eric Ramirez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Softly hit out toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Second baseman, DJ
LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind at a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tapper up the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to. So coming to the plate. Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here.
Fielder, Jason Hayward.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hara waits on it. 1 out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back. Gone! Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jake McGee comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 51.
Javier Baez will get a shot here as
Javier Baez.
in there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 of them, and it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. Pat Neshek takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. John Jay will be called upon
here for the Cubs. Number 30, Sean Shea.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Chris Russin takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball.
Will Atkinson.
Hard hit towards center. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor.